Namaste, everyone. It is my great pleasure to invite you to a retreat that is going to take place in the sacred Himalayas this year in September. Something incredibly dear to my heart. We have done a similar retreat, but a much shorter one, a couple of years ago, where we went to the Himalayas, where we went to such sacred places as the cave of Mahavatar Babaji himself, where he gave Kriya Yoga for the first time to the world, and also visited a sacred Shaktipita at Dunagiri. And honestly, for me personally, that particular journey was immensely transformative. The very energy of those places, the very energy of the Himalayas is just incredible. When you wake up every morning to a sunrise, you literally look through your window and you see sun rising on this very roof of the world from beyond the Himalayas. You inhale this fresh air, you enjoy being in this pristine nature, and you can just truly dive within because the environment is so silent, so serene, and yet so spiritually charged that you can almost feel it. For me personally, it was one of the most beautiful trips I ever made to India, which is why I also want to make it possible right now for all of those who would like to make their own experience of Himalayas, and not just external pilgrimage, but also your own experience of not just being there and visiting those sacred sites, but also learning the science of Atma Kriya Yoga, which was given by Mahavatar Babaji and my Gurudev Paramahansa Shri Swami Vishwananda. Because to learn this science in such a sacred place, in such a special place, it's a unique blessing. And not only we will be spending our time visiting the holy places, meditating together, learning the science of Atma Kriya Yoga, we will be also learning the science of Sri Yantra, which would be taught by my husband Govindadas, which is yet another incredibly profound way to connect with the divine inside of you, to purify yourself, your chakras, your entire energy body, so this divine essence that you hold inside of you can truly start shining. And this is something that I would wish for everyone to have a chance and experience. And I would really love to share with you also a little bit of how our own journey in Himalayas was a couple of years ago. What are some of the things that really touched my heart very, very deeply? The first experience that was really profound is that we visited this famous Shaktipita at Dunagiri, a really, beautiful temple of Divine Mother on top of the hill. And for you to actually go there, you need to go through 360 steps, like 360 degrees in your birth chart. And you just don't walk through these 360 steps, but every step that you walk, you ring one bell, because bells are all the way up. So basically, as you are approaching the goddess, as you are approaching Divine Mother, you purify your whole being firstly through this ringing of the bell itself. You purify your whole being through the divine and sacred sound, which is why it is believed that goddess in particular resides in that place in the form of a sacred sound, and that she is the goddess who is particularly gracious to those who have spiritual wishes, like the ones who want to achieve moksha or liberation in this lifetime. Which of course makes me no wonder, that exactly at that spot, Mahavatar Babaji would meditate together with Lahiri Mahashaya. Then another place that of course touched me very, very much was the very cave of Mahavatar Babaji, which is so special place because it is in that cave that Babaji for the first time gave Kriya Yoga to Lahiri Mahashaya. And the very, path and trek towards it is so serene, so peaceful. And you can feel that Babaji's energy is there. The divine energy is there. I remember we had this very sweet experience that as we were trekking with the group together to Mahavatar Babaji's cave, there was this one little dog walking in front of us, as if he was guiding us, right to the right spot. And he went with us all the way until we reached Babaji's cave. And miracles like that you can experience when you are on spiritual journey, which is the very purpose of journeys like that, of pilgrimages. It's not just to visit those beautiful spiritual places, portals in the outside, but it's more than anything else to deepen your own connection with the divine within, to get inspired also by meeting sadhus and saints. One thing I remember also so vividly, that one day when we did a japa walk, so we just went together in silence to a place nearby while doing our japam, chanting our mantra. And in that nearby place there was a sadhu living in the middle of nowhere, up in the Himalayas. There is not even proper road guiding there. He said he has just 2 dhotis and 1 cow. And the cow, whichever milk she's giving to him, he's just living on that. Such a simple life, but if you would look into his eyes, you would see immense happiness, immense satisfaction that you can't really find in normal, material world. And once you experience something like that firsthand, not just by listening to how somebody else is sharing this experience with you, but make your own experience, it does not only stay with you, but it changes you. And this is also something that I think is very precious about this particular retreat, is that during this very journey itself, what you are going to experience is not only, visiting those sacred places in the outside, but also diving deep within and actually learning Atma Kriya Yoga techniques, Shri Yantra techniques, which later on you can take with you into your daily life. It can become your daily sadhana. So to begin, your own journey with Atma Kriya Yoga or with Shri Yantra in such a profound way, I do believe it will not leave you unchanged. And I do believe it's something that you're going to remember for a very long time. So if it is something that resonates with you, if it is something that you feel you would like to experience, you can find more details about this special retreat in the link below. And of course, if you feel called, do join us, do sign up. The retreat is going to take place in September this year. I hope to see you there. Namaste.